I'm Bonnie Dixon, Area Director for United Way of the Coastal Empire. Been here I'm in my 20th year with United Way. I am a cancer survivor of 7 years, and it wasn't anything that I ever expected to get, but I guess way back in the back of my mind I knew there was a great possibility because my mother had breast cancer, as well as her sister, my maternal aunt, had breast cancer. Since about the age of 35, I had annual mammograms with no significant changes, nothing alarming that needed any further follow-up or anything. And when 2002, I went for my annual mammogram in June, expecting the same diagnosis, come back again next year. And the following day, right here in the office, I got a telephone call from the radiologist's office which said, you need to come back in, we need to do some additional views. He told me that there was a suspicious area, a calcification, I believe is what they called it at first. And when I went back in, he seemed to be a little bit more positive that it was cancer, or a great suspicion that it was. He mentioned that it was very close to my chest cavity. I guess you might say I had already prepared myself in that period of time if it was that, I would just have to face and take whatever I had to go through. And probably the worst thing that I had to do was to tell my family. I think they accepted it the way I thought they would. They were upset. And I guess a fear, of the unknown was the worst thing. As a parent, and particularly as a mother, then you kind of, okay, I can get through this. I can muster up the strength and the courage, and while they were of support to me, I felt like I in turn needed to be of support to them. So just keeping life as normal as we could was going to be my goal. So it did cause me to look around and see some things that I needed to be more focused on in my own personal life, and also to make sure I lived every day to the fullest. I think cancer made me become a more determined and stronger person. I feel that I beat cancer, and by the grace of God, I've not been told again that I have cancer. I used that time driving back and forth to Savannah to pray. I was alone. And my prayer wasn't necessarily to get me through this. It was to thank God that it was no worse.